Let me tell you about some technology that has been out for years and most people don't even know. So in 2018, Google revealed Google Duplex, and they showed this live on stage, and they played a recording of an AI phoning a restaurant and
a
booking
hairdresser.
a table. And a hairdresser.
That's it. Yep.
And when the AI called, now these AIs, you can have, about 37 different accents,
Nationalities,
gender, all of this, right? So you can have the crazy Aussie accent,
absolutely,
or the
with the twang,
or the Midwestern accent, or a
howdy,
or a Cockney accent out of the UK.
I'm not even going to attempt that one.
Exactly. But anyway, but the thing is, this AI phoned and was dealing with staggering ambiguity in the conversation. This lady from the Chinese restaurant, very heavy accent, very hard to understand. She wasn't understanding what the AI was asking for. Saying, can I book a table for 7 p.m.? Oh, a table for 7 people? I shouldn't mock someone's accent at all, but I you can do that in Australia, right? But I was struggling to understand what's being said. The AI could absolutely understand. Mm-hmm. So if you think an AI could phone and confirm your appointments for you, right? Imagine all of that.
Yes, please.
Right. All of those things are incredible. There's AI that can be watching. One of the things with COVID and all of the remote selling over Zoom and digital platforms is you could plug in an AI that's watching the Zoom call. If you can get the other person to turn their camera on, there's a human skill that'll help you augment your tech skills. But if you could get them to turn the camera on, the AI could be watching it, and it can tell you, are they being honest with you? Were they really engaged? The AI could be transcribing the conversation. It'll help you do the confirmation email. It'll put those as case notes in your CRM system against the call. It can even update the forecast. It'd be able to listen in, and the person says, the CEO's on holidays that week. We won't be able to get this signed off until the following week. It'll just update the CRM for you. So these things are all possible today. What's missing is a lot of the orchestration. So the technology is incredible. And for people that go, look, computers will never be as smart. Probably the most staggering thing that's happened in the last few years was AlphaGo. That actually won the game of Go against the 18-time world champion of Go. And for those who don't know the game Go, it's really more of a Chinese and Eastern game. It's 2,500 years old as a game. There's more options, more potential moves in that game than there are atoms in the universe, right? So it's one thing for a computer to beat Kasparov in chess, a long time ago. Go is a whole nother ball game. And there was a thing called Move 37 that happened in one of the 5 games. And Move 37 was a move that there was only a 1 in 10,000 chance that a human would have ever made. Go taught itself to play the game, and it's now unbeatable. If you have a look at Watson that won Jeopardy, Jeopardy's a bizarrely tough game. It's abstract language intelligence to figure out and decide what the weird context is of questions. There's no Jeopardy player that can beat IBM Watson at Jeopardy. So, computers have now passed the Turing test, if you want to measure it in terms of can a computer deceive someone to make them think it's a person with fake empathy, but computers aren't really human. But we live right now in narrow AI for task automation. We'll move into general AI in the next sort of 20 years.